Oh, wow. Who are you? You're here to learn about Instagram growth? It's the wrong channel. Whoa, welcome back, my friends. Of course that's a lie. Why would I be lying to you, my friends here? We're gonna talk about how to grow your Instagram 2020 style. You might have probably watched the one or the other Instagram growth video out there, probably here on YouTube, and you might be like, all right, things are not working out for me right now. These same things just don't seem to work for me. Now, here's the thing, my dear friends out there, or my dear internet stranger friends out there. Probably you might have approached this whole thing wrong, and this is a common thread that I see among students actually. You see this whole game wrong because you're looking for quick fixes, you're looking for tactic videos out there on the internet, and don't get me wrong, I have a lot of videos out there that talk about tactics. But you're not needing anything of that. You're trying to have those tactics ready for you, some quick fixes to chase those vanity metrics. Now here's the thing, my friends. No, you don't need tactic. You just need one thing. A strategy. Right, so you might be like, what a strategy? Okay, what kind of strategy do you want? Okay, first of all, you have to understand the difference between tactics and the strategy, right? Tactics is just, like I said, a quick fix and just some tweaks and hacks and follow, whatever, while a strategy is a sophisticated way of doing things for your account, of doing things for your brand, and following the strategy will result in an end goal. Right now, you might be like, okay, tell me the strategy, man. Dominic, tell me the strategy that's working for me. Now, here's the thing, my dear friends, there's no such thing as one strategy, one fits all solution. Strategy is different for everybody, each and everybody of us. Now, lucky for you though here is I'm gonna try to help you find your own strategy, your own unique strategy here in this video to be able to grow big time on Instagram, grow to 10,000 followers next year, probably 100,000 followers, whatever. And this is, by the way, a glimpse into my mentorship program right now, which, by the way, is closed. Just putting that out there. No applications are being taken in. I do, however, have, if you want and this is a shameless plug here, if you want a fresh start on Instagram, if you just want to start from new and want to know, okay, this is exactly what I have to do, these are the most important steps that I need to take, I have this program called the Instagram Startup Accelerator down below in the description. Yeah, just check it out there. Maybe it's something for you. So, like I said, you need a strategy. Now, where do you start? You're like, Dominic, where should I start for finding out my strategy? And where would you usually start? Of course, my friends, you start right at the end. It might seem a little bit counterintuitive, but actually, just think about it. You might be like, okay, I have to start somewhere. I watched some YouTube videos about Instagram growth, and they all tell me I need a niche. And then I have my niche basically figured out, and I just keep posting, and that's about it. Well, here's the thing. What are you going to do after that? You know, what exactly are you posting? How are you going to get to your goal? And this is the important thing I want to try to say. Start at the end. Start with your end goal. Picture that for yourself. What do you want to do with your Instagram profile? Why do you want it to grow to 10,000 people or more? And this is usually the first thing that I ask all the people when I do these account reviews, which probably is, there's going to be some account review up pretty soon. You know, just follow me, by the way. Hit the subscribe button and you're going to figure out. I'm going to review your account live. Couple of weeks. Anyway, so, you know, figure out at the end, why do you want to grow at? You want to do it because you want to have a business, you want to grow a business based around it, you want to become a fashion influencer, you want to start an agency, whatever, you just want to become famous for some reason, yeah, whatever. But you just have to know, you have to know what ultimately is the driving factor behind this. Why? Because without a driving factor, without a goal, without a purpose behind it, things are not going to happen. I just tell you how it is, my friends. And, you know, naturally, if you know exactly what you're chasing after, and this might seem like really basic, but a lot of people actually forget this. You can't map it out from the end. You can say, okay, this is my end goal. Okay, I need to take these steps in order to succeed. And this is where I have to start out with. Anyway, to break it down from the back, you want to break it all the way down to the core, to the beginning, which is your content strategy, which is going to be the most important thing ever. By the way, I did a video a couple of weeks ago talking a little bit more about, you know, figuring out which data works best, figuring out what kind of content works best out for you using data. You know, it's linked somewhere. I don't know where. Usually, I just turn around. It's here. So it's here. It's linked here. I have this analytics growth sheet for you. Just, download this. You're going to figure out a way how to grow using data. But in my opinion, this is going to be the only way to grow. And as social media platforms, especially Instagram, is going to become more sophisticated, it's going to become adult in a way. The algorithm's also going to be more sophisticated than ever. They're just in there looking for the content. Is this really valuable content? Which, for example, YouTube, they recently brought out a video somewhere where they actually talked about this on YouTube. So apparently, I'm pretty sure on Instagram it's pretty much the same. They really track down and see, okay, what kind of value does the content provide? Now, at the core of your whole content strategy and a growth strategy should be one thing only: a story. And this is, people don't seem to realize how important telling stories actually is, or showing some sort of transformation in some sense or another. Getting people to follow you is one thing, but getting them to become your fans, my friends, is a whole nother level. And I tell you how it is, the only way to get fans is actually to take them along on your journey, show them the realness of you, because that's the direction that we're heading at in social media, in my opinion, in the next coming years. And actually telling your story, or taking them along with your transformation or stuff like that. And these things are what makes people want to bond with you, really. And now I'll tell you the thing, about the old follow and follow technique, for example, or the story viewing thing, which, by the way, you should not do. Just don't do it. But it used to be a thing, of the past. And a lot of people, a lot of marketers, me including, are saying, this is bullshit. Don't do this. But here's the thing. If I'm being honest with you guys, you can't single-handedly say, okay, follow and follow, for example, or this new story viewing technique is a bad thing. Of course, a bad thing in terms of the algorithm, because Instagram's going to ban you. But speaking about that, we've had clients back in the golden days of Instagram. We've had some clients that we grew big time, for example, mainly using follow and follow. Now, here's the thing. They just weren't some random followers they got. They actually grew fans, real fans that were there for them, real fans that were actually buying stuff off of them. Now, why did that happen? Because they had a strategy in place. They had a content strategy in place. They showed their stories. They were telling stories. They were taking them along on their journey. And because they had something about them. Now, what is that something? Usually it's just you being yourself, as cheesy as that might sound, but just you putting yourself out there is basically enough, especially for the beginning. Everything will follow after that. Basically, they have people coming back for them actively because their content aligned with exactly what they were looking out for. And in that sense, the follow and follow thing was not bad. Of course now it's bad because Instagram's actively trying to ban those people, trying to get rid of those tactics and kind of gearing themselves more towards, people having a strategy, a content strategy. Anyway, once you have that for yourself in place, people actively coming back for you, seeing what's up, you actually won the game, my friends, because then you can basically ignore the whole Instagram algorithm, because you're not, people come back for you, followers that are coming to the platform just to see your content, as opposed to the other way around. They go to the platform and then they just consume your content just because you're here. Which, by the way, I'm fairly sure that the algorithm can detect the closeness the people have towards you, if they're super fans or not. Anyway, speaking about the whole core foundation, your strategy. One integral part that I tell my students all the time, which I don't think I've mentioned here or I've seen anybody else mention here on the internet, is actually don't just make your strategy around yourself only. Make your strategy, build your strategy for both parties, meaning your followers and yourself. That you let them be part of your story. Let them be part of your strategy, if you know what I mean. After all, it's called social media. Hang out with them on live stream. Create a tribe, for example, whatever that might mean. Give them something for free, for example, and let them know that without them, actually, there wouldn't be a you. So it's always a two-way street.
So